8 tips for picking the very best blender for smoothies. The active ingredients like veggies as well as fruits are typically mixed, making use of a tiny blender like stick or hand blender whenever you are making a shake. When iced up foods or ice cube is required, the mixer must have an ice squashing ability as well as adequate power to do such task efficiently. You will not be able to make scrumptious smoothies if you do not acquire the most exceptional blender with the functions needed as well as with the appropriate quantity of power. There are various sorts of blenders to produce smoothies you could discover in the market. You may question which one is the excellent blender for smoothies. When you are picking the most effective blender for smoothies, there are 8 crucial points you have to think about before you determine to purchase one, such as 1. Watts of power. The ideal blender will undoubtedly require a higher horsepower electric motor with a minimum of 500 watts, or possibly even more of power is called for to mix the components to much more unusual appearance in the smoothies. A high horsepowered blender could blend the most durable foods and also refine them promptly as well as efficiently. 2. Rate. A premium blender supplies some attributes which permit smoothie mix was also making extra easily accessible. The extensively made use of premium blenders are Vitamix and also Blendtec. Mid-range blenders could cost you around $80 to $120 or higher. These blenders are most likely to be well appointed and have capacities to earn smoothies often. Economical blenders set you back around $30 or much less. I assume it's finest for you to remain with premium blenders or mid-range blenders. 3. Bottle/jar. The bottle or jar that has a blender is likewise essential to think. The dimension of the container. As an example, you must ensure to get a blender that supplies the ability to earn the smoothies in accordance with the degree of your family members. Generally, some mixers have the bottle's dimension of 32-ounce, 64-ounce as well as 48-ounce blenders. Plastic pot not quickly damaged when it is gone down. A glass bottle is extra large as well as promptly break down when it's gone down inadvertently. A glass container is easy to tidy. 4. Stylist design. You could additionally take into consideration concerning a stylist blender with several shades that fulfills your choice and also ideal for your cooking area style. You may discover a couple of mixers are high and also might not fit on the kitchen area counter. Make sure you have enough area readily available before determining to purchase a specific blender. 5. Easy to operate. You require to select the blender has attributes that you need and also most significantly it's simple to run. Some blenders have a pull switch that enables you merely press the switch to do specific job of blending. 6. Easy to clean. A blender has to stay tidy after making smoothies. A blender that comes with deciding for dials, touchpads, or change controls that could conveniently clean as well as cleaned up compared to press switch blender. You might desire a blender that has removable blades that could cleanse conveniently. Occasionally, several individuals likewise like the blender that has integrated sides which could clean up without having to take apart anything when bathing. 7. Security. Various other factors to consider. You need to purchase a blender which has a strong base and a limited cover. The strong support is essential because when a blender goes for broadband, the resonances from its electric motor might create the blender stroll along the counter along with scraping the surface area of your table. 8. Trustworthy warranty. The very best blender for smoothies is created for a long duration and also be repair whenever it's failure. Obtaining a breakdown problem is a usual point for a mixer. And also hence, when you acquire a blender, you need to make sure it has a service warranty for the item and even the functional components. You could have your blender dealt with instead compared to tossing away your home mixer or looking for one more one. When picking the ideal blender for smoothies, these are all the most essential points you require to think.